When you hit that water, you're going to want to look for weeds, sunken structures, down trees, stuff like that. And let that breeze tell you where you want to go. Windy days like this, those bait fish will come swimming closer to shore. They'll bring the big boys with them, those bass and those pike. Now, they like cooler temperatures, so you ain't likely to have much luck.
You're good at giving fishing advice. We're good at your insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Days have always been with live bait.
Switzerland County Pacers. Both teams played solid last night, came out with close wins. And so tonight, both teams are ready to move on. Southwestern's a young team, got a lot of freshmen that play a lot. So they're getting some good experience.
Number 16, Jacob Williams.
Their top players are Caden Zellers, number 2, and Alex Webster, number 8. And on the defensive end, they do a really good job. Number 3, Peyton Cloud, does a real good job in the middle of that defense. And then they got a nice freshman goalkeeper, which is William Stockdale, starting in goal as a freshman. He did a real good, solid job last night. So they've started off. Southwestern Hanover has control of the ball on their side of the pitch. They are moving from left to right, and Switzerland County in the orange is moving from right to left. Right now it's over on the far sideline. And number 16 is pitched it up. It's over in the corner, and it goes out over the goal line, so it'll come out as a kick from the goal. So a goalie kick. Oh, actually, it's going to be a corner kick. It was out on Southwestern, so it's going to be a corner kick. Lined up all the tall guys for Switzerland in the middle. They've done their split. A little bit short. Oh, all right. Good shot on goal there, but not quite there. Switzerland County's controlling again. It was kicked out by the goalie. Southwestern Hanover moving it out. We're going to turn it over to our awesome play-by-play guy, Larry Hammond, who has forgot more about football than I have learned. So here you go, back to Larry Hammond.
Caleb Gary brings the ball just up the sideline and deflected out by Rising Sun. Number 2, Zellers to take the kick in. He kicks up and across.
I'm not hearing Larry at the moment. Hopefully he's saying things. He really is.
Oh, I'm on mute. There I am.
There's Larry.
Got to remember, Larry. Turn off the mute. Bounce around, pass through to Stockdale's. Sorry.
Now, Levi Curlin is a key player for Switzerland County. He was very involved last night, around the ball a lot.
Throw in for Rising Sun. Comes across the middle. Defender kicks the ball out. Number 4 for Smith bringing the ball up. Smith passes out to Zeller. Zeller looking for the pass up the line to Smith. Sorry. It was Gary to Smith. Number 11 dumps the ball off
to Mendoza.
Nice chip across, just out to the right. I think he was shooting the goal.
Now Smith for Hanover is a very active player, especially on the offense. He loves to push that ball down the pitch.
Peyton Clout, Stranton to take the kick away. Met by Zeller. Zeller turns the ball back up, trying to make a run, being challenged with the ball. Passes back to Geary. Gary loses control, but number 11 on the far side, Mangoni, trying to make the attack. Pass back through. Direction change. Defender for Southwestern there, deflected off of, looked like number 8 for Rising Sun, Bosaw.
A little switch up for Hanover tonight. It looks like Zeller. Last night he played most of the midfield and stayed pretty much around the middle of the pitch. But now it seems like he's up playing a forward. They've moved him up a little bit more. Try to get him more active in the game.
Gary tried to make a pass to Zeller, but gets stolen by 10 Curlin, steals the ball, but Zeller gets it back and loses it out of bounds. Number 10 Curlin to throw the ball in, throws it up the line. Ball being rattled around a little bit. Number 11 Wolf to cross the ball over to 15 Griffith. Griffith turns the ball in, gets stopped by the defender. They kick the ball out to Mendoza. Mendoza. Smith bringing the ball across the center, looking for Geary. Smith straight up the middle and just off to the right, just missed a goal.
Smith tends to keep that head down.
Yep. He had
not use his teammates as much.
Yeah, he had Mendoza there on the
A
left.
little out of control. He had Mendoza, didn't he?
Yep.
On the left side of him.
Yeah, Smith was covered up by 3. If he could have tapped off to Mendoza, he probably would have had a clear shot.
Yep. Mendoza had a clearer shot over there.
The goal kick out is met by Zellers deflects it back out of bounds, unfortunately, and it's a throw in for Rising Sun. Number 16, Williams to take the throw in. Goes to Curlin. Curlin tries to header the ball. A little bit of a volley. Number 11, Wolf catches the ball in, drops it back to 16. 16 to 12. 12, Goldsberry. Goldsberry drops it back to number 3, Stanton. Stanton passes the ball up. Ball being contested by number 5. Wolf tried to pass the ball through. Running the sideline, Rising Sun turning, making the pass across. The Rising Sun defender there stops the ball twice from the attack. Mendoza on the return attack. Ball a little too far up.
Ooh, good kick out by I don't see the number over there.
Ben Hicks.
Ben Hicks, good kick out there. Mendoza had the line up the sideline, but Hicks stepped up big time. And pretty much kicked it all the way down to the 18.
Looks to be an offsides, so it'll be Rising Sun free kick. Up the field, Mendoza headers the ball up. I'm sorry, number 10 is Hernandez. Throw in for Rising Sun, headed back out by number 8, Webster. Throw in, Rising Sun, stolen by number 11, Wolf. Wolf bringing it up the line, passes over to number 5.
Going back the other way. They tried for a fast break. He just got too far out on the sideline.
Tried to work the give and go up. The throw in to Wolf. Smith playing it up the field, trying to get to Zellers. Zellers not able to get to the ball. Rising Sun.
He waited for Curlin to come over on that one.
So Hernandez passes back and for the kick up. Look like Curlin kicked the ball up and deflected it.
Yeah, good defense by Hernandez there.
Run up the field by Switz. The kick is out the back. It'll be a goal kick, Rising Sun. Again, Rising Sun is in orange. Southwestern is in white.
Yeah, those orange neon jerseys pretty cool there for Swiss.
Yep, helps stick
the
out a
Pacers.
little bit.
Yeah, they do. We can see the numbers a whole lot easier.
Yeah, you don't see too many orange teams out there.
No.
Goalie to take the goal kick, just short of the half line, met by Zeller. Zeller stopped the ball, turns it, passes it into Smith. Smith up or drops back to the defense to kick up. Number 3, Cloud. Number 3, Stanton was there to put the ball back up.
So Misael Hernandez on the other side. Then you got his brother Salvador on the left side.
Smith tried to do a drop, give, and go, but no. Number 5, Wolf, couldn't get it back up to him. It'll be the Rising Sun throw-in. And being brought up by Mano.
Ooh, good kick up by Curlin.
Look. Lost the ball out of bounds. Goes to Rising Sun. Number 5.
Was trying to make a move to get down toward the goal, but
Wolf makes the throw in.
good defense.
Number 11. Wolf trying to get the ball.
Ooh, corner kick there.
Couple Wolves on there. There's a Jacob Wolf and Austin Wolf for the Imagine brothers. Be a corner kick for Rising Sun.
Looks like Curlin going to do that one.
Yep. Curling up, making a run for the goal. Headed out by Switzerland County. Kicked back in by number 5, Wolf. Wolf there to stop the pass from up. We got a substitute coming in for Southwestern.
Oh, number 15, Mr. Zach Brown.
Throw in.
Harmeyer will be happy with that.
To Smith. Smith loses the ball out of bounds. No call there. Throw in for Rising Sun into number 11, Wolf. Number 5 chips it across. The goalie comes out, gets the ball. Nice bounce up. Number 13, Geary kicks the ball up the field. Stopped by 16, Williams to put the ball back up. Smith's got the ball, looking for the out left, and Hernandez. Up to Hernandez. Hernandez running the line, makes the turn. Passes across to Zellers. Zellers looking for the outlet. Got number 13, Geary on the outside. Geary trying to run. Turns around, pass back to Zeller. Zeller turn, looking for space. Pass back to Hernandez. Hernandez passing across the back to Webster. Webster passing, tried to make a pass to another Hernandez, but a long kick. Rolls back to the goalie. It'll be a goalie kick away. Just short of the half line. Headed back by Rising Sun. Number 5 of Rising Sun, Wolf. Getting control, tries to make the pass, but intercepted by 10 Hernandez. Zellers makes the pass up to Smith. Smith tries to make the pass back to Zeller, gets intercepted. Ball's bouncing around. Number 7 of Rising Sun, Goldsberry, kicks the ball back up and over. Curlin tries to kick the ball back up, intercepted by 11.
That was off his own player too, wasn't it?
Yep. Number 5, Wolf, trying to pass the ball up, a give and go through number 8, Bosaw, but looks like Stockdale trying to, nope, that was Webster trying to come up through the middle.
Good kick out by Stanton.
Yep. 15 for Griffith, trying to make the line drive, passes off to number 4, Need passes in to number 5, Wolf. Deflected off a loss of control by Rising Sun. It'd be a Southwestern throw in.
Now notice when Switzerland County gets the ball, especially over on that sideline, a lot of their players gravitate toward that rather than spreading it out to give them room. They're bringing defense into the ball. You don't want to do that, I wouldn't think.
You don't want to collapse to one side of the field. It's really bad. I mean, if the other team's able to get the ball across, it opens up a player. Looks like there's a trip on Smith by the Rising Sun. Number 11 for Rising Sun. Up to Mendonez, but gets
Good
kicked
kick
out.
out by Hicks.
Mendonez to make the throw in. Gets to Smith. Smith touches the ball, takes it to the sideline, turns, comes back, drops it back to Mendonez, but loses control. And then
Mendoza's right there. He's far to the left.
that was number 21 that took the shot. Hernandez is just a little bit to the left, so big goal kick for Rising Sun.
They're gonna have Jacob Wolf kick this one out.
Short ball up to number 3, Stanton. Stanton passes the ball back to 11 for the kick up for Wolf. Wolf gets it up to number 4. Need making up the sideline, but loses it out on the pass. Southwestern throw in. Unfortunately, Rising Sun got called for jumping up the back of Smith. Be Southwestern throw in. Oh, sorry, direct kick. Long kick, met by Mendonez. He drops it back to Hernandez. Hernandez trying to make the dribble through. Chips tries to chip to Mendonez, but nothing there. Ball being volleyed by several players. Zeller's there. Passes out to the sideline to Geary. Geary not getting there in time. Being defended by number 16. He lets the ball.
That's a good block out by number 16.
Yeah, too much.
Because the ball would go out.
Too much you might get called for, so you don't want to really.
Oh, really? You can't get called for that if you block out to let it run out of bounds?
Yeah, if the person has a play on it, then you can get called on it. But he didn't try to step around. Oh, looks like the windup from Menendez hits the back of Smith and stops the shot. Smith tried to duck down, but
Mendoza's shot there. Mendoza.
Yep. Looks like Zeller was trying to make the crowd pass across, but couldn't get there. The defense of Southwestern passes the ball off to Hernandez. Hernandez dribbling back, passes across to number 3, Cloud. Cloud up to Geary. Geary drops it back to Hernandez. Number 10,
Levi Curlin had that one.
He passes up to number 4, Need, who drives the sideline, and
Hernandez knocked that one out.
Yep.
That's a good play. They had it down in the corner.
Yeah, he was looking for the cross, but smart play to get it out of bounds.
Oh, yeah. It's better to have a corner kick than have them attacking right there. Nobody in the box right now for Switz.
Rising Sun rushed forward, deflected by defender, didn't quite get there. Number 12, Rising Sun kicks the ball back up. Number 16, Williams trying to make the dribble through, gets stolen by Smith. Last touch by Rising Sun. 16 Williams headers the ball back. Little volley going on. Zellers out dribbling, looking for the pass up. Got Smith. Smith on the side, two defenders. Common bump, no foul there.
He tried to kick it out. The defender did, but not quite. Oh, good header there by Stanton.
Geary made that cross. Stanton made the save. Hernandez makes the pass back to his defense to do a drop, give and go. Another drop, give and go. Probably going to change the field. Nope. Chips it up and over to Mendonez, but the defender in the back gets the header and changes it right back to Hernandez. Hernandez trying to dribble through. Coming back to middle, looking for the open space. Nobody there. Up. Smith being contested. Number 8, Bosaw to kick the ball back up. Up. Zellers to Geary. Geary looking to run the corner. Going to turn and pass across, but stopped by 16, Williams, to get the ball back up. Looks like a push for.
He leaned into him there, didn't he?
Yep. Wasn't playing the ball, playing the person, which generally will get called.
What it was is he bumped out his chest, threw out his chest, and he didn't jump into him, but when he jumped up, he threw out his chest, and that's what knocked him over.
The kick away, Zeller makes the stop, but not good enough. Taken by number 10, Curlin, up the sideline. Smith steals it from Curlin and goes out to Zeller. Zeller making the long pass up for Smith. Smith trying to get to the line. And Smith making the last touch.
He tried. Smith hustled down there.
Subs coming in for Rising Sun.
For Switzerland County?
Or Switzerland County, yep. Orange shirts. Number 5 and number 19. That's Wolf returning and Furnish. The pass up to Curlin. Curlin looking for the outlet. Curlin puts it up and over. Foot race. Number 15, he makes not a strong kick. Number 15, Griffith tries to take the shot, but unfortunately couldn't get a full foot behind that one.
You are going to hear a lot of Levi Curlin's name tonight.
Yep.
He is, they use him a lot right there in the middle handling that ball.
Smith passes out to Geary. Geary bringing up the sideline. Geary back to, number 3. It's Cloud. Cloud passes out to Geary, and Geary tries to take the shot, deflected off of Williams.
Looks like it'll be a corner kick here, right?
Yep, corner kick for Southwestern.
Larry, while they're setting this up, I got a question. How do they determine at the beginning of the match who gets the ball first? Is it a coin flip?
Yep, it's a coin flip, and the visiting team gets to call the coin flip, which tonight would have been, of course, the Rebels. And the state determines the draw. It's all drawn at the state level, so nobody locally did it. All the state tournaments are drawn.
Just depends on where they end up on the bracket to where they're home and away all the way through the bracket.
Yep, the top bracket is top in the bracket is the visitor, and the bottom is the home.
Okay.
Look like Menendez trying to cross to Zellers. Zellers there looking to cross back. Smith's there for the header, just misses. It deflected off the foot, back out. Zellers looks to dump to Geary. Geary back to Zellers, but not clear enough. Curlin there to contest. Curlin turns the ball.
Whoa, that was a move.
That
was a move, wasn't it?
Yeah, he stumbled. He stumbled Zellers.
He had Zeller going off about 10 feet.
Yeah, that was a really sharp turn.
He stopped on a dime on that one, Curlin did. That was a real good move.
Hernandez, the defender, had run up to try to contest Curlin. Curlin gets stolen by Hernandez. Southwestern making the run up the line. Passes to Menendez. Menendez curling back. Comes across to Smith. Smith looking to Zellers. Gets stopped by number 1, Duckworth.
Yeah, that was a good comeback by him.
That play was kind of being televised. They knew what was coming. I mean, they've been doing the same play. They got to change it up. Zellers gets the steal. Bring it up.
No.
No.
Oh, they're going to call that in the box, too.
Yep,
I
referee
bet you
made
they
a call. Clock stop. We got to stop the two
Well, they're
referees.
going to discuss it to see if that was something that's going to be a PK or not.
See if it was incidental or if it was intentional.
Even if it was in the box, if it was incidental,
it would still be PK.
oh, either way.
A trip is a hard foul. Looks like the two referees talked, and it will be a PK kick.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's a big advantage. So
Look.
here the junior Zellers going against the freshman. Going against the freshman goal kicker.
Zellers loosening up for the kick. Referee blows the whistle. Free kick. Zellers puts it in the lower 90 for the first goal. Southwestern at the 16-minute and 30-second mark in the first half scores first.
And the way this is going, that might be the only goal that's scored.
Yep. Now would be a good time to go and get your grub on.
Oh, yeah, the Osgood Grub Company is the exclusive sponsor of our second game. They're the only ones because now serving lunch Monday through Saturday. They are open till 8 o'clock, which it is probably past 8 o'clock by now. But tomorrow, open for lunch from 11 to 1:30, and then from 5 to 8 for supper. Locally owned, serving customers since 1977. Located at the traffic light in Osgood. 812-689-4362. Call and get your grub on.
And we're back live with action. Number 3, Stanton kicks the ball out to the sideline. They're trying to work, Rising Sun trying to work it up the line. Deflected back by Southwestern defense. And touches off the Rising Sun, Southwestern throw in. Another deflection off of Rising Sun. Looked like Mendonez throwing the ball to number 11, for McGoney for the throw in. McGoney with the throw in, just over the top of the heads.
Looks like Joni is going to throw it back in again. He's looking for Zellers.
Mendonez was trying to get it, but he had two defenders on his back. They passed back to the defenders. Breakaway for Rising Sun, number 8 up. He hesitated, allowed some of his players to get up. He passes it over to Curlin. Curlin looking to make the turn, passes off to number 3.
Shot by Switzerland County, but caught by the goalie.
Stanton for the shot. Goalie kicks out just over the half line, headed back by Rising Sun. Curlin chips it up. Hernandez back on defense. Passes that, but Curlin there to kick it back. The goalie makes it.
He was pretty far out there. He was probably a good 25 yards out. That was going to be a hard goal to make.
Yeah, you don't see too many goals at that distance. I've seen a couple.
If it's a muff, maybe by the goalie, that's about all you can hope for.
Yeah, I've seen 1 or 2 from the half line that rocketed in, just caught the goalie off guard. And
that'd be tough.
A lot of speed. I mean,
you got to have a leg on you to get it from there.
Nobody was expecting that. One was during a regional where Maverick Dwinger in the first game of regional winds up a couple minutes in and just rockets one to the back of the goal. Yeah, I mean, caught everybody
across the half line.
Yeah, just across, maybe a foot or 2 across, and winds up and rocket in. Smith gets the ball, making a run, looking. He's coming across center, passes out to Mendonez. Mendonez getting the ball contested. Number 11, McGoney over in the corner, passes back, loses it out of bounds.
Now, one thing I noticed about Smith this time on he was dribbling down, he had his head up, and he was looking from side to side, trying to see who he had. So that's what he needs to do instead of keeping that head down.
Number 24 makes the throw in for Hicks. Comes down the side, goes out of bounds. Another Rising Sun throw in. Looks like Hicks to make the throw in. Furnish, I'm sorry. No, it's Hicks. Hicks making a long throw just over the top of a couple players. Met by the defending Southwestern. Headers it out of bounds. Be another Rising Sun throw in. Hicks to do the throw in on the far side. Long throw, headed by number 3, Stanton. Ball's being bounced around, goes out of bounds, last touch by Rising Sun. Southwestern to do the throw in. Looks like Zellers to go to do the throw in.
Brown wanted to throw it in, but the junior overruled him.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Zeller didn't get the thing in, so the ball goes all the way back to the original spot. Maybe Zeller should allow Brown to throw that one in.
Brown wanted to. He was like, oh, man, this is my opportunity.
Throw in for Rising Sun. Comes in the middle. It looks like there's an offsides.
Now, good news tonight because Austin Hammond has got some great news for all his North Korean fans, and we'll be announcing that a little bit later. So just please make sure you our North Korean fans of Austin Hammond keep in mind he's got a big announcement coming up tonight.
Pass out. Gets stopped by Curlin. Curlin gets the ball back up. Number 4, Rising Sun. Need dribbling in. Ball collision. Ball was played, so both players down on the collision of the ball. Now, number 15 passes in to 3. Stanton tries to take it in, but it's turned away. Little push by number 4, right Switzerland County. Need in the pass. Quick pass way up to Smith. Smith.
Got Geary on the right.
Yep. Smith bringing it up.
Got Mendoza down there, too. If he looks on his left, he's got Mendoza.
Mendoza's in cloud there, but he didn't get it off.
He didn't look up.
He ran into 4 players.
That's got to frustrate a coach, I'm sure.
Number 8, Webster tries to make the pass to Zellers, but overtouches the ball, and it goes out of bounds. 6, Romans to throw the ball in. Curlin there to get the ball. Curlin run the sideline, turning, steps around, goes back a step, looking for the pass across.
He might have a good shot there if he can get it in the corner.
Oh, and the goalie
he tried.
makes a nice save there.
He was shooting for that upper, what'd you call it, upper right 90? Or
Yeah, the upper 90.
Upper 90, yep.
Yeah. Rising Sun had somebody there that could have headed that ball in. Smith was making a run on it, but number 11 for Rising Sun comes out to steal the ball, Wolf. They get the ball back up the field. Looks like Zellers makes the pass up for Smith, but number 12, Goldsberry there to make the stop, but kicks it up the field and out of bounds. Zellers to make the throw in. Throws into Smith. Smith puts it back to tries to put it back to Geary, but Curlin's there. A little bit of bump by
call.
Geary. No call. Deflected off. Goes back up over the center. Rising Sun there to kick the ball up and out of bounds. Oh, no. Yep.
Almost a good save there.
Zellers made a good stab. Just couldn't get it. Throw in for Rising Sun.
First, almost had it.
The turn by number 15, Cross Griffith. Gets stolen by number 8, Webster. Webster puts the ball up. Smith to contest the return. Number 12, Goldsberry kicks the ball back up the field. Curlin there to catch the ball around and puts the chip up a little high and a little soft. Easy save for the goalie.
Now, right there, Austin Bosaw, if he would have chested that and made it drop in front of him, it would have been better because he hit it and it deflected back. He needed to chest it and stop it where it was, give him an advantage because he was right near the box.
Yeah, little hard sometimes. Just all depends how you receive the ball. I mean,
I'm sure it's a lot harder than it looks.
Oh, yeah.
Because you got to absorb that momentum of the ball.
Zeller's
drop right in front of you.
Zeller makes a nice long throw. Number 12, Goldsberry, to kick the ball back up and out.
Off of Geary.
Off of Geary. Number 24, Hicks, to make the throw in. Hernandez to kick the ball back up. High kick for Zellers. You can have your foot up high as long as there's nobody within your radius, and your radius is your height. So
Okay.
if you bring your foot up and there's somebody within range, then they're going to call high kick.
I got you. Because it puts somebody's head in danger there, doesn't it?
You don't want to take that challenge.
Oh,
Ooh,
that
nice,
was
nice cross.
Oh, that was a nice save.
Yeah, number 15, Griffith was there, just couldn't get the touch. The goalie brings it out, passes up the field. Smith to Zeller to Smith running, trying to make the turn. Smith's got his head down. He dumps back to 13. Geary fighting for the ball with 2. Zeller's there to steal the ball.
Ooh, the crowd wanted to push on that one, but they're not getting it.
Referee signaled play on.
All right.
Throw in for Southwestern. Looks like Zeller to take the throw in.
A feisty crowd behind us. Feisty.
Zeller makes the throw in, try to Smith. Nope. Yeah, that was Smith. Cloud there to get it, but Rising Sun kicks the ball out and has a fast attack by Griffith. Griffith loses to Hernandez. Geary up to Zeller. Zeller looking for the cross to Smith. Smith trying to do the through for
leading. That was
Geary.
a good pass to Geary.
Yep. It's a one-on-one. And there's the shot by Zellers.
Went low, didn't he?
Yep.
The goalie tried to come out and get it, but he went underneath him.
Yep.
Good shot by Zeller there.
Yep. The assist goes to Smith on that.
Yeah, that was a really good setup by Smith. Just let him enough, and then Geary Zeller just outran the defense.
Out hustled and was able to cut around and under.
That was very, very good.
Looks like number 6 for Rising Sun is going out. Romans, and number 16 coming in. That would be Williams. He's returning. I think the coach is seeing that right side. That's the 6:07 mark. Southwestern leads. Right. Switzerland County 2-0. Curlin and Smith contesting for the ball. Smith passes out to Geary. Geary tries to pass, but stopped by 15, Griffith, and deflects out. It'll be Southwestern throw in. Geary to do the throw in, throws into Smith. Smith trying to make the turn, touches back to Geary. Geary was trying to get the ball, but loses it. Geary to Smith. Smith looking for the through pass to Geary. Geary being shut down by number 11, Wolf. Wolf puts the ball back upfield. Hernandez there to stop it. Comes across to Cloud. Cloud gets stolen by number 3, Stanton. Stanton bringing the ball up, makes the long pass up. Hernandez and number 8, Bosall, trying to make a run for the ball, out of bounds. Substitute.
We really didn't have anybody over on that side.
Yeah, little too long for anybody to get
Yeah.
a reasonable guess, but we got one sub for each team. Number 4 for Rising Sun and number 21 for Southwestern Rebels. 21 is Hernandez, and
Zeller's going to get a much deserved rest.
Hernandez gets the ball out and clears it up the field. Nobody there to receive it. Number 12 Rising Sun kicks the ball to the sideline. 3 Stanton there to keep the ball in. They kick the ball up, but nobody there. Easy stop by the goalie. Goalie kicks it up to Menendez looking to outlet to number to number 11, McGoney. McGoney trying to find space, getting contested by Curlin. Curlin passing across.
Tried to lead him.
Yep. Curlin doing a lot of work out there tonight.
Oh, he is. I told you you'd hear his name in a lot tonight.
Smith passes all the way across to number 8, Webster to the
Oh, good steal.
Gary gets stolen by from number
Jacob
16.
Williams. Nice play.
Hernandez stops the attack. Hernandez tries to make the pass up, but number 9, Rising Sun, gets the stop. Number 16, Rising Sun, passes the ball across. Williams. Curlin runs into Smith.
Yep. Oh, they're going to call that one on Curlin.
Yep. Smith.
How about that?
Smith was placed and playing the ball, and Curlin made the run into. So, Curlin, I would see Curlin being called on that.
Okay.
When you establish your position and you're stationary, the hit comes from the person in motion. So,
well, he did go down and try to kick the ball.
You're also not allowed to kick the ball.
You're going for the ball, right?
Yeah, you're not allowed to play the ball while you're laying on the ground. It's just unsafe play.
Oh, okay.
That might also been the call too, but wasn't there in the middle to see the exact call. But ball being volleyed around by several. The kick is just off to the right of the goal. Substitute coming in for Rising Sun.
2 minutes.
Number 4 for Rising Sun, Need returning. Goal kick looks to be taken by Smith. Smith passes out to Hernandez. Hernandez looking for the outlet to
Geary had it.
Geary back to Hernandez to create space. The drop, give and go. Just over. Zellers tries to header to Smith, but not there. Number 4, Need trying to chip the ball backwards over. Curlin making the pass through. Need trying to make the shot, but deflected. Ball being volleyed around by several. Everybody seems to be collapsing down into
they
one
are.
spot. That's not good for a soccer team. You really want to stay out and stay positioned. You need everybody playing a spot, and I think that kind of shows in both their records. I mean,
yeah, because I noticed that Switz, they're having 2 or 3 guys come to that ball, and it's like when little kids play soccer, everybody just goes to the ball and starts kicking.
Kind of a wreck mentality. I mean,
exactly, that's what it's seeming like.
Not really big for it, but
you want to get away because you want to get that defender away.
Yeah, you want to have somebody out wide and open.
Yep.
Most generally, you want to have 2 people together that can do give and goes. So
yeah,
2 is a good number. 3, if you're really working the triangle good, but outside of that, you don't really want no more than 3 players, and that's kind of working the ball around. A little bit of a volley. Curlin to header the ball up to Hicks. Hicks passes out to number 8, Bosaw.
9, 8.
That was a good steal by Smith.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that's the half.
At the end of the first half, 2-0. Southwestern Hanover, right?
Yep.
Goal by Zeller, and a penalty kick goal by Zeller too.
Yep.
Both of them by Zeller. He didn't find the goal last night, but he is their leading scorer, so I expected him to get in there.
Yep. Zellers had led the season with 9 goals for the season. The team had a total of 34, and he also led the team with assists at 9. Currently, Switzerland County does not have any stats posted to the state website, so we can't really give you a whole lot of information on Switzerland County.
So, Larry, if you were Switzerland County, what adjustments would you be making with your team for the second half?
Well, if I was Switzerland County,
down 2-0, what do they need to do?
if I was them, I'd start working a little more on the short game and spread the team out. both teams are really just collapsing too much, and you don't have anybody out wide. They got to start working their short game. I mean, right now both teams are doing a little too much kickball. Is just placing the ball up the field and hoping that you get it. I mean, both teams have their players that are working the short game, but then outside of that, like Southwestern, I would say you got Zellers, Smith, Mendonez that are working the short game, but outside of
when
that,
you say short game, what is it that you mean exactly?
They're making the give and go passes, the quick 1-2, trying to get the ball up the field,
As opposed to just kicking it long.
Yeah, and
then having a guy go chase it.
Yeah, and have a foot race. Not a really big fan, and the higher you get in this state tournament, you're not likely to win games by playing it over the top all the time and having a foot race. You got to get in there, and that's a little bit why Southwestern's ahead, is because those three right there are working the ball 1-2, 1-2. But when it gets down into the defense right now, I would say for Southwestern, outside of the defense of Hernandez, he's trying to outlet it to somebody, where some of the others are just kicking the ball back up the field. And that's called a 50-50 ball. Now, as far as Switzerland County, like I said, they need to get their forward people. And let's see if I can remember their forward people. I think Griffith was a forward and one of the Wolves.
They don't really stick. None of them really stick out, except for Curlin. He's the only one that I see handling the ball a lot. The other ones I don't really see much out of.
Yeah, Curlin's doing a lot of work for that team, and they really need to start 1-2 and maybe with Curlin so he can get the ball through. But I mean, there's not a lot of give and goes, the short stuff that you need for down in the box. Yeah, you can take some outside shots to pull the defense out to open it up a little bit, but if you don't ever go down and get control inside the box, which I haven't seen from Switzerland County yet, that anybody that really just got down into the box dribbling control, you know what I'm saying, outside of Curlin.
Yeah. Now it seems to me as if it's almost as if Southwestern Hanover has 2 or 3 extra defenders down. And I know that's not true, but it just seems like they've got so many guys on that ball, and you can't move. If you're trying to dribble, if you're Switzerland County, it's hard for you to pass out of that because you've got 3 guys around you at all times.
No,
So that's a big challenge, I bet.
Southwestern is moving their midfield back. They're actually running, even though they're set up in 4-4-2, they're actually running on the attacking side. They're running 2 midfield back to help clog up the box, because they know that there's not that many people that can touch the ball through, and they're just putting numbers down there to put legs to be in the way.
Well, they've definitely got an advantage in speed.
Oh yes,
because you got Smith and Zeller both quick, and they're fast, and so I think that they can get away, because I've seen several times that Smith has been way down on defense on the other end, and then Zeller has been also. So I see that it looks like there's a big advantage because they got the speed and they know they can make it back. They know they can recover if they have to. So maybe that's why they're dropping extra defenders down, because it definitely looks like they've got a lot of extra defenders down there, even though we know that that's not possible.
I apologize to Switzerland County if I've been calling Switzerland County Rising Sun.
I figured Rising Sun was excited that, hey, we're here, we're in this game.
Yeah, I honestly have to say that I was kind of surprised these 2 teams were here. I mean, if you looked at the records, records standing, I mean, Rising Sun and South Ripley should have, by records alone, should have been here, because they had beaten both of these teams. And it just goes to show that anything can happen in the sectional. I mean, one game and you're done, you don't play right, or you don't play up to your potential, then you can lose the game.
So far, Jac-Cen-Del seems like they are the only favorites that have played to their level.
Yeah.
And I talked to a couple of the Jac-Cen-Del players after their win, and they said, it was okay. even though they won 4-1, they said we played okay, but not really well. They weren't very satisfied with how they did.
It wasn't their best controlling game. I've seen them really control a ball. I mean, just literally not come out of their attacking half. They just played a keep away and kept working the ball away and shot after shot. I mean, the ball. Even though they beat Shaw in the first game, I don't really consider that their best game. I seen one of their better games. It was at Greensburg. They had beat Greensburg, if I remember correctly, 4-1, and they were up 4-0. Derek let a lot of the bench go in, and unfortunately, a wind up from half, and Greensburg's field was probably it is a lot shorter than this one. It just caught Hoffman off guard, and they got a goal. So, I mean, it was one of their better controlling. The starters had actually would get down in the box and run circles around the Greensburg defenders. It's probably one of their better controls. And then even though Jac-Cen-Del lost at South Ripley 3-2, they woke up in the last 20 minutes and really started playing team ball there.
Okay.
In that last 20 minutes. That was a big difference in there. So, I mean, but you never know if you don't come into the game with your head on and there to play the game, you're distracted by something. Any team can win a game.
Well, the advantage that the Jac-Cen-Del has here is that they go pretty much 12 deep and they don't lose anything. Their first two off the bench, either Meyer or White and Ludicky, you don't lose any skill between them and the starters. Even though you got Benefield that comes in and he plays solid, so you can not every team has that.
Yeah,
in this sectional.
Going into next year, Jac-Cen-Del is probably going to be one of the two bigger teams as far as goes. I mean, yeah, as far as numbers goes, I mean, it's hard to compete and keep numbers up. I honestly think that Jac-Cen-Del still has some depth. You got sophomore Evan Rainier that'll probably come in and start next year.
Switzerland County and Shaw have a lot of players. Milan did not have very many. And, of course, Rising Sun was way down.
Yeah. Peyton Amberger just started this year. Clark Dwinger being a freshman, he'll probably add to the team as time progresses. So, I mean, there will be some fill-ins, but this year's seniors will be really the ones that are leading the team. I mean, they'll be sadly missed. It'll be a little hard to fill them in, but Jac-Cen-Del should be able to make a good run at conference next year.
Yeah, and they're going to lose a lot, too, because you've got, just like every year, we have the foreign exchange students that come in, and we're going to lose them next year, but we don't know which ones we'll get next year. We don't know. And Jac-Cen-Del's real good about families that are hosts, and so we'll get them from Spain and from Germany, and those are big football-playing countries.
Yep. It'd be like somebody from Jac-Cen-Del going across seas to play basketball.
Yeah.
They might be an average player here, but they're going to look superior over there. I mean, they've just had that much more time and touch. So, I mean, we've had some really skilled exchange students come in and play soccer for Jac-Cen-Del.
They've been a big help. I know they were last year.
Yep.
And other schools might complain about that.
Well,
but
anymore,
we've got great families that are willing to host them, and that's an awesome thing.
Yeah, anymore, if you look, in all honesty, all the conference teams now have some exchange students that are there and in their team. I mean, Southwestern, I can't say exactly who is and isn't, but I mean, I wouldn't want to speculate because I don't really know, but I know that all teams have had some in there. The kickoff will go to Rising Sun.
Now, before we start this, I do want to finish that announcement by Austin Hammond. He's going to be dropping a single tonight at midnight on TikTok, his new K-pop hit. I can't pronounce it because it's Korean. But so all you fans, look at 12 o'clock midnight tonight Eastern Standard Time for Austin Hammond's new K-pop hit. And his dad's over here looking surprised.
Yeah,
Looks like Zach Brown's starting the second half. Harmeyer will be happy with that.
number 15 for Rising Sun kicks the ball out. That'd be Griffith.
Rising Sun's still here, huh?
I'm sorry, Rising Sun. I'm going to say, I'm going to apologize.
We'll just go Rising Sun. How about that?
Yep.
Switzerland County's
Right.
not really here.
Rising Sun, the orange just reminds me of the Rising Sun.
Yeah, that's true.
Switzerland
It's
County.
True.
Switzerland County is in orange. The Pacers. Pacers up to
There's Levi again.
Levi Curlin. Curlin up to number 8. Bosall. Bosall gets stolen by collision. Referee
No
signals
call
play.
on that one.
It was advantage to
Let that
Rising.
play on.
Yeah, it was advantage to Rising Sun, so they didn't want to. Number 12.
I think that may have been a little
County
high.
Goldsberry takes a little too hard of a kick.
That was up about 30 feet. I don't think that one had a chance.
Might have been shooting for the 3-point conversion in football.
Maybe. It would have been a field goal. He would have got there. He would have got 3 points.
Smith to take the kick upfield. Curlin there to header the ball back, but number 14, Rourke to get the ball out to number 11, Wolf. Zeller is looking for the outlet, passes out to the wing taking it up, turns, looking for Hernandez. Hernandez to do the drop, give and go, brings it back across, trying to make the pass to Geary. Geary loses it. Curlin there to pick it up, dribbling backwards, looking for space. Curlin passes back, drop, give and go, goes to number 3. Stanton. Stanton tries to make the dribble up, but gets stopped by the defense. Smith. Number 3, Stanton trying to make the dribble, passes to Curlin. Curlin looking up the line to Duckworth. Duckworth running to the center, out of bounds. Last touch by the Rebels.
One great thing about playing soccer is that kickers and a lot of punters, even at the college level and at the pro level, all have a background in soccer. They always do, and so it can be helpful. If you want an NFL career as a kicker, hey, play soccer.
Number 5, Wolf to take the kick, looking to curl the ball in. Rush by Rising Sun, tries to pass through. Number 15. Griffith to take the shot. It's just to the left of the goal. Goal kick for Southwestern. Up to Griffith. Griffith to Curlin. Curlin passes out to Williams. Williams driving the sideline. Loses it out of bounds. Brown hands off to Geary. Back to, looking at the wrong team. Hatton. Give and go.
Kick out by Brown. Harmeyer will be happy.
Looks to be
And number 8 for Hanover, he kind of reminds me of Ludicky for Jac-Cen-Del. Maria's going to be happy with that, but plays kind of the same way, just slow and steady.
Curlin puts it up. They try to header it, tap in.
Wow.
Hernandez kicks the ball out. Shot back in. It's wide right by Smith. Smith to take the goal kick. Short pass to Hernandez. Hernandez comes back. The new rule change is that the ball, as long as the person starts outside the box, that they can actually run back and get the ball in the box, and it's not considered improper play anymore.
So you mean if they run out of bounds?
No, just outside the goal box.
Uh-huh.
If they do a goal kick and the person kicks the ball up a little short, they can actually have somebody run in.
Really?
Used to be a dead ball if the ball didn't make it out of the box, but now it's if the person's outside it when it was kicked, then they can run in and get it.
So if they muff the kick, for example, if they like goes off the side of their foot and doesn't go out of the box,
Yeah, somebody can run back and it's no longer dead ball and re-kick.
now can the goalie do that?
No, the
Can the
person
goalie
that
come up and kick it?
the person that kicked the ball cannot make a second touch till somebody else does it.
So therefore, on the other team, they could come up and get it too, couldn't
Yes, anybody but the person that tried to kick the ball out.
they? Okay. And the goalie can't come up and kick.
Yeah,
Kick it.
if the goalie didn't make the kick out, say,
Yeah, because normally they don't. I've noticed that the goalies don't do the kick out.
yeah, say if Smith makes a bad kick,
Uh-huh.
the goalie can run up and kick.
He
kick
can.
It out.
Okay.
He can't pick it up because
Right.
Smith had touched it, but looks like Zeller comes out, flips the ball over to Menendez, but Menendez not there. Number 24, Rising Sun, quick turn on the ball. Hicks looking for space, passes it back to Williams. Williams back to 24.
Ben Hicks.
And Hicks tries to get the give and go through.
Kick out by Smith.
Smith back there defending the box. He'd been playing most of the forward in the game. Now they got him back playing defense and trying to.
I've noticed he's been both places. Smith has.
He
runs the whole pitch.
Now he's probably one of the utility players. You don't get too many of those players that can play most any spot and play it well.
Well, they've got him listed as a forward, but he is all over the pitch. He's not like right now. He's a defense. He's on defense.
Number 1, Duckworth trying to get the ball up, ends up kicking it out of bounds. Be a goal kick.
Now I wonder if that's the coach's move to move him back there. Maybe.
Oh yeah,
Coach thought
I'm
maybe
sure,
he needed a little extra defensive.
I'm sure the coach moved him back for defensive purposes. They're ahead 2-0. They don't need it. Oh, nice steal by Menendez, but he didn't get the second touch.
Oh, Mendoza almost had it.
It's turned out by number 12, Goldsberry. Tries to pass up the line. The pass back goes a little wide and out. Rising Sun throw in. Rising Sun throw in to number 11 to Menendez to 16 Williams.
Number 8 got a Charlie horse there. He got a knee. He got a knee right in the thigh.
Geary bringing the ball up, turns, passes to Cloud. Cloud drops back. Cloud chips it up. Nobody there. Number 12, Goldsberry kicks the ball up and out of bounds. Ball bounces over the fence.
Yeah, coach just told Smith now to move up, so he's now on the offensive side.
He might be the utility person playing. Smith making the attack cross, kicks the ball, deflects off the goalie, and Rising Sun defender there to kick the ball out. Zellers drops the ball back to Hernandez, back to Zellers, doing a give and go. Up Smith trying to run back for it. Smith deflects it out to the outside. Up number 11, Wolf called for the trip on Smith.
For which team now?
For which team?
Yeah. Who's that orange team?
Southwestern for Switzerland County. I'm gonna quit saying the teams.
It's one of the two.
Yep. It's that orange team out there.
Yes, that orange team.
Hernandez passes.
Just think, Switzerland's neutral country, and orange is a neutral color.
There you go.
Maybe we'll go with that.
Long ball up the field for Switzerland County. Hernandez there kicks the ball out of bounds. Just number 8, Bosaw to get the throw in. Substitute coming in for Switzerland County. Throw in, headers off number 10, volleyed around. Number 14 for Southwestern comes out with the ball, makes a long pass up, but nobody there. Number 12 for Switzerland County, Goldsberry, trying to get the ball out, but
I don't know if you noticed this last time, but Southwestern Hanover, they had every single one of their players down near the 18. It wasn't just across the midfield. They were all the way down near the 18 box.
yeah, they're trying to crash. I mean, sometimes you got to give up the people and give up the goal to try to get some offense in there. 16 passes up to Curlin. Headers out by Gary. Cloud tries to header the ball.
Anything at the moment.
I still hear you.
You hear me?
Yep.
There, I hear me. Okay. I just kind of got unplugged there a little bit.
Smith to take the goal kick again. Long kick, deflected back by Wolf. Volleyed around. Last touch. Southwestern. Duckworth. Nope. Number 24 Hicks to do the throw in. Looks like Switzerland County is only keeping 2 back for defense, so they're really putting the attack on.
Yeah, because watch them now. Every single one of them, maybe all of them, might be in the 18.
Yep, leaving 1 defender back. They're attacking. Looks like they got 2 back in midfield, just in case.
But Hanover on defense, everybody's down there.
Yep.
They do not want to give up a goal.
Looked like Rising Sun touched the ball and it just went out just right of the goal. A few of the players were contesting that it should have been a corner, but referee said no, it's a goal kick. Running back to create space is Gary. Gary turns, coming up the sideline, looking for the outlet, passes to Zeller. Zeller bringing it across center, chips it over for Mendonez and Cloud and Mendonez making the run, but number 12, Goldsberry making the turn, coming back up. Looked like Brown was trying to kick the ball upfield, but deflected out by Southwestern. Switzerland County throw in. Mendonez headers the ball back. Curlin picks the ball up, passes, but
That was Hernandez up there on that defense.
Beauchal trying to make the run on the line. Smith there to steal the ball and run it back. Smith looking for the pass through. Got.
Oh, see, he found his guy over on that side.
Hernandez
He's got
on the
somebody
side.
on his left.
Give and go by Hernandez to Smith.
He had Mendoza on the left.
Gary catches the ball on the outside, passing to Smith. Smith looking to cross, deflects off the Rising Sun. Sorry, the Switzerland County. I'm still going to say that. I can't believe it. It's all good.
You all know what we mean. All 1.5 million of you out there listening.
Send your complaints to
Brian Fairbach. Yeah, we'll give you his phone number later. You can bomb him with any complaints about our broadcasting.
Yeah, there's always the sound turned down.
For all we know, they may have turned us down already.
Yeah.
Fool us, make us think we're actually announcing here.
Looks like the pass around Beauchal to Hernandez. Hernandez trying to make the turn. Falls. Ball was played. Ball kicked up, out of bounds. Goes to Rising Sun.
Now, notice Curlin, now they set up on that left side rather than in the middle this time. I don't know if that was just by where he happened to be, but
I think Curlin was set up in the center, but center has the option to run both sides where
okay.
The left and right person has to play their side. But really, if you look, all the team is kind of, both teams are congested in like 25% of the field. That
Yeah.
you will never win a lot of games if you don't stay spread out. And I mean, that's just bad positioning. I mean, both teams are worried about the shots that people are collapsing. Looks like number 16 wound up for the shot for Switzerland County, Williams, but easy stop for the goalie. He passes out to Smith. Smith bringing it to the sideline, getting contested by Curlin, but is up the line to Mendonez. Mendonez trying being contested. Number 14 for Southwestern loses the ball to number 11,
Wolf.
A lot of Wolves on the team. 15 to make the pass around Griffith, passes to number 9.
I just don't see how Switzerland County is going to score. They really lose it when they go to attack.
Yeah, they all collapse down, and they've got too many. What the lack of word I'm wanting to say. Probably the best word is too many people wanting to cherry pick and not enough being team players.
Something.
I mean,
They need to spread out more because it's allowing the defense to bunch in on them.
yeah, it's very hard to score on any teams if you got that many down in the box. You really want to spread them out. Make them own up to the game. If you spread your offensive players from left to right, they have to spread out, and you create more opportunities than you do disadvantage.
Plus, I'm not sure if you've got real good, you've got good athletes that can run up and down the pitch, but I don't know if you've got good dribblers that can handle the ball, especially in traffic on Switzerland County. You don't have enough of them. Curlin seems like the only one that can dribble in traffic. And I think that's a big disadvantage.
Oh, yeah.
Where Southwestern has probably at least 3 or 4 that can do that.
Couple headers around. Rising Sun gets the ball deep, just a chip up and over by number 15, Griffith.
I think it's going to be a PK.
No.
A couple PKs are the only chance that I think Switzerland has of scoring tonight.
Pass to Hernandez. Hernandez trying to make the turn. Brown to stop the kick to Mendonez. He's trying to get through, being contested by number 12. 12 great in space. The kick through by Mendonez between the leg. It's illegal. Can't play the ball from behind somebody.
Oh, you can't. You can't kick it out from between the legs from behind.
It's an unsafe play. You
Okay.
bring your foot up a little too high. You're going to ring somebody's bell.
Yeah. You don't want that.
That's why they stop that. It's a safety thing. Number 14.
If you swing hard and miss, that wouldn't be good.
Number 14 for Switz. Hatton was there to stop the attack. The ball goes out of bounds. Goal kick for Southwestern. Ball just short of the half line. Number 5 for Rising Sun passes up to 4 Need, but he doesn't get there in time, out of bounds. Looks like Zeller to make the throw in. Ball's long throw in. Number 5, Wolf there to Wolf to take the throw in. They make him go back to the spot, out of bounds spot. Throw up the line. Smith for the steal. Dumps off to.
Oh,
his
no
defender.
foul on that one.
Brown to make the pass up to Mendonez. Mendonez running the sideline. Look for the turn. Gets touched and out by Rising Sun. Mendonez to make the long pass in. Smith with the run across, not there in time. Number 15, Griffith making the run up the sideline. Passes through, but nobody's there. The goalie calls for the ball. Outlet. Deflects off. One. Smith there to receive the ball up. Smith making a run. Passes across, and
Yep.
Smith for the goal. At the 19-minute and 17 seconds left on the game, Smith makes the score. Southwestern 3, Switzerland County 0. And if you're really wanting to celebrate with a good pizza, Casey's would be the spot to go.
Osgood Grub Company is the
Oh.
place you want to go because
Sorry.
they're our sole sponsor for this game because you can get anything, take it out. So tomorrow during lunch or dinner, go get them.
Smith back in defense. Smith brings the ball up, looking for Mendoza. Looked like number 9 touches the ball last out of bounds. Smith to make the throw in, makes it long. Back up the field. Curlin trying to get to the ball. Hernandez looking for the pass. Passes to Gary. He misses the stop. Does the outlet for number 23, Dorsett. Dorsett had made the run. Falls.
He's a freshman, Drossert. I guess they got him in there getting some time. Haven't heard from him tonight or last night even.
Curlin making the long pass to number 15, Griffith on the sideline. Griffith looking for the sideline. He plays it up right to the goalie. The goalie bounces it down. Last touch by Rising Sun. Be a goal kick. Smith to take the goal kick again. We got subs for both teams, one sub for both. Number 13 and for Southwestern and number 19 for Switzerland County.
Looks like Mendoza's going out. He has he's played a good game. Run a lot.
Number 15 Griffith going out. Curlin looking to come up the field. Gets stolen from him, but drops back to number 15, or number 11, excuse me, for the shot. A little light, Wolf. I think they're just taking some wild shots now to
Hoping
that
and
one,
praying, right?
Hoping one that the goalie ain't paying attention to. They're really going to have to drive down and get control. But I think Curlin is just their key player that they need somebody else to help work him. Giving goes through the corner.
They just don't have it. They just don't have anybody else that can dribble down in there. And their passes aren't going through. They're being stopped each time by a defender from Southwestern Hanover.
Yep, another long kick by number 5, Wolf trying to make a shot on the goal. I think they're getting a little anxious trying to make some goals. Curlin to header the ball back to number 8, Beauchamp. Beauchamp pushes it back, and it looks like Hernandez is there to kick the ball out of bounds. Substitute for Switzerland County. I think Switzerland County is starting to realize that this game's probably done and giving a few
they
players.
might get some freshmen some playing time here. Number 2, Ben Smith. Yeah, I haven't seen him. He's a junior though.
Number 3 to header the ball back into Curlin. Curlin making
Oh,
the pass.
that's his stop.
Oh, and
look at that.
Switzerland County gets on. Switzerland County is on the board with 15
Look
minutes and
at
47
that.
seconds left.
Look at that.
Number 3, Stanton for the goal.
That was a chip in.
Yep, that's a chip in, a little bounce around.
Yep.
No,
The
nobody.
goalie committed himself. He was on the ground, and the ball was right there in front of him.
Yep. Unfortunately, no defender there. Pass back to Smith. Smith fakes the outlet, passes over to Hernandez. Hernandez running the side, chips it out. looking for Cloud on the sideline. Cloud's making the run, but it's out of bounds. It'll be Rising Sun throw in.
You know, that goal by Smith here a few minutes ago is going to loom big because now instead of being 2-1, it's 3-1, and that's really hard to make up.
Yep. Curlin trying to make the turn on the ball. He's got two. He needs to get rid of it. Drops it back to the defender. The defender drop, give and go, up. Ball stopped by the defender. Smith contesting. Rising Sun kicks the ball wide to number 19. Making the run up the line, Furnish. Long kick up for Cloud, but Cloud not able to get to it before it goes out of bounds. Goal kick for Rising Sun, Switzerland County. They need to get rid of that orange, I tell you.
That's messing you up, sir.
Just that orange reminds me too much of the morning sun.
It does.
The orange skies.
It does.
Look like Hernandez gets the ball, trying to find space. Passes back to Zeller. Zellers passes up to number 23, Dorsett. Dorsett taking the ball back, losing control. Gary passes back for Gary to create space. Gary trying to turn and pass it outside. Hernandez tries to make the pass up the sideline. Sideline comes up to Curlin. Curlin looking to cross. Curlin passes over. 19 back to 3. 3 takes the shot. Nice drop, give and go shot.
So I'm going to translate for all you listeners out there. Whenever Larry says Rising Sun, he means Switzerland County. And whenever he says Mignonez, he means Mendoza. Just so you know,
yeah,
that's the translation.
I apologize for any mispronunciation of names. I'm not fluent with all names.
You look so Hispanic, Larry. I don't see why you don't speak Spanish. I don't get it.
No habla español, señor. Mi español no bueno.
That's your one semester of Spanish.
See,
all in one sentence.
That's all I ever learned.
And anything from Taco Bell, right?
Yeah.
You know how to say burrito and enchilada.
Yo quiero Taco Bell, señor.
There you go. You paid attention for that one semester.
And I still flunked out.
You know, I never took Spanish in high school or college. And here I am speaking it, so go figure, right?
Most of my Spanish comes from some of the Spanish-speaking people at work.
And probably not all good words.
No.
You know they taught you bad ones.
Oh, yes, but I'm not going to say those on air.
No, that would not be a good idea.
The rattle around.
My first phrase that I learned, a girl told me to walk up to somebody and say a phrase in Spanish, and I thought they told me, they said, your face and eyes look like the moon, and what I was saying is your face looks like a pig. So I'm glad I didn't get slapped on that one, because they knew she knew what I was that I was being put up to it. So I'm glad I learned Spanish so that I don't have to worry about that now. I can do that to other people.
I'd probably like to learn it a little bit better, but time considering, I just never really had the time to. I could probably say enough to get myself in trouble, and that's good enough.
Yes.
Number 19 Rising Sun tries to chip the ball back across.
I had a goal of learning 10 languages before I was 30. I didn't quite get there. But I am jealous of those that speak several languages.
Oh, yeah, that takes a lot of attention.
Ooh.
Southwestern passing the ball around, trying to kill a little time, 11 minutes and 22 seconds. Pass through. Doesn't make it through.
If they could just get one more here in the next couple minutes, that'll at least.
That'll put a little bit of fear in
it
Southwestern.
It will be. Maybe they'll get nervous and make another mistake, but you're going to have to score at some point here.
Long pass back.
They don't lose points.
Cloud challenging Goldsberry back there, but Goldsberry comes up the line, turns. He's looking for the outlet. He's going to put it up and through. He gets it up to number 8. Bosall trying being contested by Smith. Bosall going to the sideline, but Hernandez there to stop the attack. Smith back, kicks the ball back upfield, and it goes out of bounds. Rising Sun, Switzerland County throw in.
We speak Larry here.
Si, senor.
You can speak Larry too for the low, low price of $9.99 a week. We can teach you how to speak like Larry Hammond.
All payments go to me, and for the low cost of $29.95, you too can be like me.
Yes, yes. We'll send you 8-track tapes, training you how to be like Larry. Now, when Larry gets a TikTok, we'll definitely have to send that out.
That's the older I get, the less computer time I spend anymore.
Yes, yes.
Lot more exciting things out there than sitting on a computer. But if you're watching us, we appreciate you watching the game.
Exactly. We're glad you're technologically advanced out there to be able to listen to us on YouTube.
Pass goes up to Smith. Smith trying to run the line. The give and go from Gary to Smith. Smith running on the sideline. Looks like Southwestern trying to make the attack. The cross stopped by number 11, Wolf. Be a corner kick for Southwestern. Tell you what, tonight turned out to be a decent night. Last night I had my heavy coat on. I was still a little bit chilly out here, but
and Monday night was whew.
Yeah, we only had one game, so I was glad we didn't get to the.
I know, but riding my bike home, it was tough.
Goalie comes out for the stop.
I looked at the temperature before, and it was only supposed to get down to about 50 or 60, so I wasn't going to be too upset about that. The other morning when I woke up to frost on my windshield, that was a psych out.
Zellers passes up to
Smith.
Smith for just off to the left.
He had it though. Was that Smith again?
No, that was Cloud. I apologize. Cloud was on the attack. Smith.
It's hard to tell over here.
Yeah, they both got that same hairstyle.
Yeah, they both got the hair.
Little puffy hair.
They got it. They got extra. They could give me some.
I think we both could use a little more hair. Kick back.
Maybe. Oh, no. Kick out by 14.
Smith there to get the loose ball. He's looking to create space, trying to kill some time. Looks like Switzerland County's got 3 subs on the line waiting to come in. Smith passes the ball up the line. Nobody really there. I think they're just killing a little clock. Bounces around. Number 23, Dosar. Well.
All right, the 3 subs are coming in for Switzerland County, otherwise known as Rising Sun. Looks like Duckworth came back in. Let's
Number 1 came back.
Was.
Yeah. 15 on Switzerland County, trying to make the run up the sideline. Dumps it back but Hernandez there to stop. 8, Bosall to make the throw in. Oh. The vertical jump wasn't called, but 12 to put the ball back up for Switzerland County. Number 3, Stanton making the long kick. But
he tried.
Yep, they're hoping. They're getting desperate.
Hey, he had a lane. He had a clear shot at it. It was just he was 25 yards out. And he happened to kick it right to the goalie. Goalie didn't even have to move.
That never helps.
No.
You got to look in the 90s. Throw in goes to Hernandez. Up out of bounds. Last touch. Switzerland County. Zellers on the sideline to do the throw in. Zeller in no big hurry to make the throw in.
So less than 6 minutes left. Is there anything you do, Larry, as far as adjustment to help your team that was down 3-1?
I'd probably start running up a couple defenders, leave only one back. You need the attacking force, so
Just send everybody up?
everybody but one defender.
Okay.
Maybe leave him back, hiding on the post. Looks like the pass through was trying to go to Cloud. Cloud got a hold, couldn't get a hold on it. Bounce around.
Oh.
Ooh, looks like
No call?
no call for the
Oh, look
Rising
at
Sun
that.
through her shoulder, but it was missed. Long kick was high by Zellers up and over the goal.
I was surprised.
Substitute for Switzerland County number 4.
Well, you said he could hit him with the shoulder, right?
They can play shoulder to shoulder. You can't run. You can't charge into somebody. If you're playing,
That looked like a charge into me on Smith. He went flying.
yeah.
And I don't think he was acting.
Smith tries to steal the ball, passes out to Hernandez. Hernandez looking for up the sideline.
I think that's Curlin this time.
Curling.
That was Curlin, number 10. Hernandez is number 10 on the on Southwestern, I believe.
Yep.
10 and 21. There's 2 of them.
Throw in. Brown trying to keep the attack, shields out the player. Number 14 trying to clear the ball for.
And he does.
Oh,
Oh,
the stop.
Man.
Number 11 Wolf not able to make the stop and deflects off his leg. It'll be throw in for Southwestern.
They really do lose an opportunity there on their side of the pitch.
Zellers to make the throw in. Goes to Geary. Geary loses it. Number 12 for Switzerland County loses the ball out of bounds. Zellers to make the throw in again. Throw in. Smith there. Looks like the last touch was Rising Sun. Zellers to make the throw in.
Up and over for Cloud, right?
Yep, Cloud. Oh, Cloud gets a push in the back. Referee not there to see that.
Man, that's 2 in a row right in the same spot.
Yeah,
that was an arm. You saw that one go out, didn't you?
That was a full arm.
You saw that arm go out. That was a chicken wing.
Yeah, that was full extension on that one.
They're going to call. Oh, see, I think Switzerland County's starting to get a little chippy down on that other end. Now that they've gotten away with a couple, I've seen a few more push downs.
Number 8 bringing it across the middle.
Oh,
three.
He had the opportunity for a kick, didn't he?
Yeah, he jumped up over the ball trying to wind up for it and just missed it.
Yep. Just mistimed that a little bit.
Extra ball on the field. There to kick the ball off, but ball bouncing around. Drop back for Rising Sun. Pass it up through. Rising Sun throw in. Broshaw to throw in to Curlin. Curlin looking to pass across. Loses control. I think this is now where Switzerland County needs to get down to 2 defenders and start bringing them up.
Yeah, they're still keeping a lot back.
Yeah, they're keeping 4 defenders back. They're too worried about Southwestern's speed, and right now you're down with less than 2 minutes to go. You probably need to be attacking a little bit more. The goalie's been able to put it to half line, so number 8 gets the ball.
Send everybody up. Even now, they're keeping five back.
Zeller's being called for the push.
Just outside the box, too.
Yep, had that another step or 2.
Yep. That would have been their only chance. Oh,
just off
man.
the pole. It's not
off the pole.
It's not dead. The ball never went out, so they're there. Zellers to just kick the ball upfield. Up the sideline, Curlin catching the ball and just keeping it in.
That looked like that went over the line.
Curlin takes the long shot. The goalie there to smack the ball down and catch it on the bounce. Kicks it up the field. We're just under a minute left.
Yeah, this will take a lot of time off the clock.
Southwestern's gonna do nothing more than right now to put the ball up the field long. Being contested. Look, getting a little hard up there. It'll be Switzerland County throw in. Just a little over 30 seconds left. Ball comes through. Up to 8. 8 chip flips it back. With 15 seconds left. Looks like Southwestern will move on.
10, 9, 8, 7.
Smith just dribbling around to kill a little bit of time.
4, 3, 2.
Dribbling backwards.
1.
Got it. And
There you go.
Southwestern will move on to meet Jac-Cen-Del in the championship game. Jac-Cen-Del will be the visiting team, and Southwestern will be the home team for the scoreboard. This game will start Saturday, approximately 7 p.m.
Game will be here, Jac-Cen-Del.
And if you can't join us up in the crowd, join us on the Jac-Cen-Del YouTube channel.
Or do both.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen from the stands.
But take a minute, go
Do
down in
an
the
expert analysis.
go down in the corner and click like and click subscribe to help the Jac-Cen-Del channel get people and be up to date when games and more come in.
If this would not be possible if it weren't for companies like the Osgood Grub Company. Go buy lunch tomorrow. You've got until Saturday. You've got 3 days to go get some lunch there at the Osgood Grub Company. Maybe even a couple days. Why not?
Yeah, before you come out here on Saturday, stop by the grub, get your grub going on, get your supper, and come out with a full belly and get a good game in. Dress warm on Saturday and maybe a little cooler, but we'd love to see you out here. But again, if you can't come out, take the time to watch us on YouTube.
Now, obviously, Saturday night, Jac-Cen-Del is going to be favored. Do you think that there's anything that Southwestern can do to limit or make it a little closer?
Well, they're going to have to shut down Jacob Gines. I think that's their key thing, and I think they'll probably double down on Jacob Gines. But you really then start leaving Jordan Meyer open.
Lukey.
And Yuki. I mean, Yuki.
Yeah, sorry, not
Lukey.
I'm turning into you.
see, it works. He paid his $29.95.
I paid my $29.95. I'm like Larry now.
We're gonna have to.
You can be too. See how good it works.
I'm gonna have to come into your class and teach your class now.
Exactly.
But
so, is there anything they can do? So try to keep 2 guys on Gines all the time, would you?
Yeah, that would be the key thing, because Gines is the scoring leader and the assist leader. He also sets them up. But Yuki and Jordan Meyer are going to be the other threat. I mean, it'd be extremely hard. They're going to have to double up on the person that's attacking and then put the third person on the outlet person. That's about their one coverage. And as far as their defense, I mean, I think our defense is fairly solid. We got Hughes and Darnold down there. If they try to play the up and over, Hughes and Darnold have the speed that's going to match up to Zellers and Smith. So I mean, they're not going to get the advantage.
Our midfielders are fast enough that they're not going to let Smith run up and down.
Yeah.
And dribble that ball up and down the pitch. It's not going to happen.
In the midfield, you got Sutton there. Sutton's really going to keep the ball from those little give and goes. He's always there and in positions. I mean, he saves the ball a lot of balls that get back to defense. So I mean, you got your key players. They've just got to figure out the gaps. I mean, if they figure out where our gaps are and where we're not covering, they might be able to get a score in. But I see Jac-Cen-Del probably a 4-1 winner, easy. I mean,
okay. Now, how did they do earlier in the year against these teams? The both times they played. Do you remember?
Let's see. Against Southwestern, they beat it. I'd have to look up. Be honest with you. Kind of drawing a blank.
I know Jac-Cen-Del won both times, but I don't know how big it was.
I'm thinking that Jac-Cen-Del actually tied Southwestern
Oh, they
once
did?
at their place.
Okay.
To understand, at Southwestern, their field is the smallest in the conference, I do believe. And then once you get out towards the sideline, the field curls off really hard. So, I mean, Jac-Cen-Del likes playing the ball up the sideline, and I imagine that they could probably lost it along the sideline.
Okay. So playing on this pitch here is going to be more suited to Jac-Cen-Del's style, which is fast and wide out.
Yeah.
But they're two fast teams, so that should be fun to watch. Because you got two fast teams that are going to want to get up and down the pitch.
Yep.
It's not going to be one of these slugfests.
And I'm hoping that Southwestern really gets in there and starts crossing a little bit to help. Seeing if I can find some stats for you.
Well, the championship game Saturday night. See who moves on. Jac-Cen-Del is definitely going to be the favorite, but you got to come and you got to bring it. You got to play well. Both teams have now 3 days to rest and to recover, because with football, running up and down the pitch for 40 minutes a half, that's a lot. And these two teams have played twice in just a few days.
Yeah,
it's rough.
Back on August 28th here at Jac-Cen-Del, it was a 2-2 tie.
Oh, wow.
Believe it or not. And then Jac-Cen-Del nope. Yeah, Jac-Cen-Del traveled to them and beat them 3-0. So
okay.
A little early in the season, maybe.
Now, early in the season, they didn't have Yuki yet, and they didn't have Anders yet.
Yep, they didn't have the exchange students, so they had a lot of youthful players out there.
Yes.
They started like 3 freshmen. I remember Schwerin was out there in the defense.
Yep.
While he plays quite well for being a freshman, just the experience is not there. So, I mean.
Yeah, because they were playing White and Schwerin at that time, weren't they?
Yeah, and
two freshmen.
There was another freshman. Seems, but I can't remember.
There's Kakamo. There's let me see. Landon Bohr.
No, maybe it wasn't a freshman, but
Dwenger.
No, maybe it wasn't a freshman.
Kakamo and Carson Hughes, maybe.
It was a young group. I mean, with the exchange students, it added a little more to their depth.
Yeah, that helped a lot, didn't it?
Yeah.
Because I noticed they started playing better, because they were losing to some teams, and they even said, that we're better than them. We're just not playing well yet. And then they started getting it once they got the exchange students in.
Yeah, the exchange students helped them understand some of the structure passes and whatnot to help them get through the game. I mean, only two out of the 3 does start regularly, but I mean, they help them with those touches. So big difference, and gives a little more time for some of the younger players to mature and figure out some of the plays. I mean, it's a big step up from middle school into high school. I mean, it's also a big step from the rec program into junior high too. The expectations to play position and make those small touches.
Well, we'll look forward to Saturday night. This is going to be should be a good one. Should be a good one.
We'll see you all Saturday night, a little bit before 7. Hope you're all here to support your team. And if not, watch live on YouTube, the Jac-Cen-Del channel. Thank you all for staying with us tonight.
And those of you who will be listening, as it's recorded, you'll be listening back. So thank you very much for supporting us.
Lisa, the fudge tonight is not up to par. It will not be on this table. Craig, you get to go on the field with your son during halftime, and that's great. But you are working the bake sale right now. Let me make this clear. The junior varsity girls will be wearing new uniforms this season, or there will be dues to pay. Now let's sell some cookies.
You're good at running the bake sale. We're good at your insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop Knocking on wood.